What's up guys, Freddy Jones here. In this video I'm going to show you how to get the 8th Orb or the 8 o'clock Orb for the Felcycle Mount. So before we begin, if you still have your 9 pieces of 8 and your golden muffin, you have to come here in the statue in the Strangleton Vale near Booty Bay, and you're going to be able to interact with this skeleton to trade them for this Relic of Crystal Connections. I'm gonna show you right now how to use this new item. So in the instance in Karazhan, there's this room that we could not access before, but if you target now the crystal inside, you can teleport inside this new room. And if you want to go out of this room, you have to target the crystal on top of the wall on the other side, and then you're back out. So this is gonna be useful for the next steps. So in the last video we completed the 7th orb and we got the Warden's mirror, so you can put it in the Enigma machine, and you can also put your Shaman's blood from the 6th orb inside it too. And now we're going to be able to activate the machine to work towards the 8th orb. So for this challenge we're going to have to move the statues that we found in this instance all around the place and place them on some pressure plates, depending on how many rats the Enigma machine is going to spawn. So here's some quick summary and tips. So once you trigger the machine, you're going to run around the instance and kill the rats, and it's going to give you a number, and I'm going to show you how it works to determine how many statues you're going to have to put on which pressure plate. And once you do that, you can submit your result to the Enigma machine, and it's gonna complete a round. You know you completed a round successfully by not dying, and it will put a magnifying glass on your head. So once this happens, consider yourself on the next round, and so you have to complete 7 rounds in order to get the orb. By the way, if you die, consider yourself back on round 1. The catacomb rats do not count towards the rat kill count. It only has to be a simple rat. I will share a macro in the description that targets rats and pings them with a marker, and it's going to do a sound. I highly recommend to use this macro because it makes this challenge way easier. Also, I suggest you to only use single target spells on the rats, because you could kill 2 at the same time and it could ruin your round. So be careful with that. Okay, quick guide in 10 seconds how to do a macro. So you click escape, macro, you click new, you're gonna name your macro and select an icon. And then you can write your command. Here you're gonna be able to paste the code that I have in the description, and you're gonna be able to drag the icon on your bar, and if you click on it, for example I targeted rat, and I click on my bar, it's working. So here's the code that is going to be a little more complex. I put it on my bar. Alright, so now we're ready to start the challenge. So on the Enigma machine, you can click submit the first time, you won't die, and it's going to spawn rats. And then you can click on the macro, and it's going to ping the rats that you have to kill. So here you can see that I targeted a rat, I'm going to kill it. So this counts as 1. Then I'm gonna click the macro again. I always go on the Felcycle room so I don't miss any rats. Once I confirm there's nothing there, I go down the stairs. So we're still at 1 rat for the moment. I'm heading towards the marker. Alright, so that's 2 rats. I continue all the way back to the entrance. Here I'm spamming the macro and it's not putting some marker, so I can confirm that for this round there was only 2 rats that spawned. So what do we do with this number now? So there's a cheat sheet with every information that we need to complete this challenge. So on the right you can see every pressure plate location, you can see every statue location, and you can see the Enigma machine location. The P1 all the way to P7 are going to be the pressure plates. The S are the location for every statue, and the EM is gonna be the Enigma machine. And by the way, the kind of statue that you put on the pressure plate does not matter. It can be any one of them, it changes nothing. And by the way, once you understand how the rounds work and the mappings work, you can come back to this cheat sheet to pause the video in order to do this by yourself. Obviously, it's not gonna be the same results as me. Alright, so let's make an example with what I did on run 1. I killed only 2 rats. So run 1, 2 rats. So it's written 1 on P2. So I have to put 1 statue on the pressure plate number 2, which is located in the entrance of the Felcycle room. So I'm heading there. Alright, so this statue trolled me a little bit, but you know it's placed correctly when you have the glowy color on the pressure plate. So once your statue is placed, you can go back to the Enigma machine and submit your result. And you're gonna get a magnifying glass if you did it correctly, or you're gonna die. So you really know if you did it correctly or not. And then you can consider yourself on the next round. So you repeat the process. Here you can see that I have to go through the door, so I use my new item that we talked earlier in the video. I kill the second rat. Then I go back out with the crystal on top of the door on the other side. So I pat in the Felcycle room. Kill my third rat. Now I head downstairs. So that's 4 rat. Another one there. 5. 6. 1 in the entrance. So 7, 8, 9. Alright, so that's it for this round. So one final example, and then I'm pretty sure you're gonna know how to do it by yourself. So round 2, 9 rats. If we go back to the cheat sheet, you can see I have to put 3 statues on the 4th plate. And by the way, don't forget to remove the statues from the previous plates, so you don't ruin your experience. Alright, here you can see I have 1 on the pressure plate, so it makes a blue color. 2 statues is gonna be green color, and 3 statues is gonna be orange color. So make sure you have the right color before submitting your result, so you don't die. Alright, so that's 2. Now I'll go grab my boy Snoop here. Alright, so that makes 3. So then I go submit my result for my second round. And I get the magnifying glass, so I can now continue to the third round. So I'm pretty sure you understand by now how this works. So I'm gonna put again the cheat sheet and pause the video and do this by yourself. So once you complete the 7th round, you will hear the Enigma machine unlock, and then you can head to the Felcycle room, and you will see that we now have 8 orbs. So if you made it this far, good job. And I will cover the remaining orbs this week. So stay tuned, and I will see you in the next one. See ya. Peace.